What's going on, Burritos Nation? It's your boy Jacob here, and today I am going to be going over the AEW New Japan Supercard Forbidden Door show pay-per-view that I'm so extremely excited for. I don't think I've told you guys yet, but I am actually going to the show. This is going to be the first show I've gone to since All Out 2020, and it's in September 2020. And I've not gone to any event, any wrestling event, any other event since this. This is going to be actually the first time I've left my small town in California since that event. So I'm very excited to be going to it. I'm going to be flying out to Chicago. What time is it? It's 2:04. So in about what 9.5 hours, I'll be on my flight. So that will be pretty cool. And so I'm just going to go ahead and go over the card. And if you guys want a vlog or something like that, or at least me showing some entrances and video and pictures and stuff, let me know in the comments below. All right, so we have, let's start out with some negatives. Get the negatives out of the way. Unfortunately, this card, some people are calling it cursed. It's still going to be an absolutely incredible show I'm very excited for, but unfortunately, it's been plagued with injuries. Very surprised Adam Cole's on here since I thought he had a torn labrum. So I'm very happy Cole's still on the card. CM Punk got injured. We had Ishii got injured. I just found out, unfortunately, very sad. Hiromu Takahashi has a fever and can't travel. So there's a lot of issues and things. Ones I'm not even thinking about. Bryan Danielson, obviously too. But luckily, both companies have absolutely stacked rosters. So I'm so excited. And of course, you can't forget about Kenny Omega and Kota Ibushi as well. All right, but anyways, very excited. There's so many wrestlers here, at least like 28 wrestlers, if not more, that I have never seen live in person. So we're going to start out with the buy-in. We have the Acclaimed, and sorry if it's blurry, guys. The Acclaimed, Bones is obviously out, but we got Max Caster and the Gun Club and Billy Gunn going up against LA Dojo. Very excited to see Alex Coughlin. Yuya Uemura is my favorite young lion. So, and he's on Excursion in America. So who do I think is going to win this? Very excited to hear a rap in person for the first time from Max Caster. I think that Max Caster and the Gun Club and Billy Gunn are going to be winning this match, but very excited to see the LA Dojo. All right, then we have Hiroki Goto and Yoshihashi of Chaos versus the Factories, QT Marshall and Aaron Solo. I got to go with Bishamon, which is Hiroki Goto and Yoshihashi to win. All right. Next, we have Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland versus Yoshinobu Kanemaru. And I was so excited when I heard this. This is my favorite junior heavyweight wrestler in the world, El Desperado. And I'm so excited to see him wrestle. So I definitely think that Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland are going to win this match here, but I'm super excited to see Despi and Kanemaru. So, yep, Keith Lee and Strickland getting that win. So those are the 3 buy-in matches. Now we have 9 main card matches. So this next match got changed a little bit into a trios match. Hikuleo is no longer on the match, and Hiromu is no longer in the match, unfortunately, because of the fever. He can't travel out of Japan. All right, so we have, for one night only, the Young Bucks are a part of Bullet Club again. So AEW World Tag Team Champions, the Young Bucks, and El Phantasmo. If you've not seen El Phantasmo before, you guys are in for a treat. He's incredible. Very cocky guy. He does so many athletic maneuvers, and he's a great wrestler. All right, so the Young Bucks and El Phantasmo versus Dudes with Attitudes, Darby Allin, Sting, and former IWGP World Heavyweight Champion Shingo Takagi is incredible. Who do I think is going to win this match? Ooh, I really haven't thought about this one much. Oh, man. You know what? I think I'm going to go with... Who do I think is going to win this match? This is a tough one. I think I'm going to go with... I haven't thought about this. I'm going to go with Sting, Darby, and Shingo to win this match. Shingo Takagi. And then, which will lead to a tag team championship match in the future between Sting, Darby, and the Young Bucks. So I'm going with Sting, Darby, and Shingo Takagi to win the match. Now, this match is very interesting. We were going to get an absolute dream match in Bryan Danielson and Zack Sabre Jr., but unfortunately Danielson is injured. So I'm going to have to go with Zack Sabre Jr. versus, who do I think is going to be it? I've been leaning towards between Lee Moriarty, young up-and-comer, and Cesaro, which is Claudio Castagnoli, I think you pronounce his last name. So, man, I don't know who it's going to be, but I think that I'm going to have to guess Lee Moriarty. And I think Zack Sabre Jr. is going to win this match, no matter who he's going up against. All right. Then we have the AEW Women's World Championship on the line. Thunder Rosa versus Toni Storm, who you could kind of say would represent Stardom Wrestling, which Stardom is also under the parent tree of Bushiroad, which also owns New Japan Pro Wrestling. So you could say that Toni Storm is somewhat kind of part of the Forbidden Door thing here, even though she's part of AEW, but she was part of Stardom Wrestling, which is an all Japanese women's promotion. So, and she was the former Wonder of Stardom world champion, so that's pretty cool. I think Thunder Rosa is going to retain. Toni Storm is my favorite women's wrestler in the world, though, so I'm very excited to see her wrestle for the first time live in person, but I think Thunder Rosa is retaining the championship. All right, now this triple threat tag team championship match is going to be incredible. We have both the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Championships and the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championships on the line. We have Roppongi Vice, which is a former IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions, Trent Beretta and Rocky Romero, an AEW New Japan mixture team. They both used to be in New Japan. Rocky's still in New Japan. Versus the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champions, Jeff Cobb and Great-O-Khan, versus the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions, FTR. I think FTR is winning, and they're going to be 3-belt FTR with the AAA Tag Team Championships, Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championships, and IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Championships. So FTR is walking out with those belts. All right, now we have this interesting partnership between Suzuki-gun and Jericho Appreciation Society. We have Chris Jericho and Minoru Suzuki and Sammy Guevara going up against Eddie Kingston, who's kind of like the uncle of Wheeler Yuta and Shota Umino, because Shota Umino back in 2019 was like the adopted young lion in New Japan for Jon Moxley. And as we know, Jon Moxley and Eddie Kingston are kind of like brothers. So Eddie's kind of playing like the uncle thing here as well, because Wheeler Yuta and Shota Umino very much look up to Jon Moxley. All right. So, and I think who's going to win this match? I think we're going to have Sammy Guevara, Jericho, and Suzuki win the match. And just leading up for an even bigger match of blood and guts on Wednesday. All right, so this match I'm so excited about because, in my personal opinion, Will Ospreay is the best professional wrestler in the world. So, Will Ospreay versus Orange Cassidy, and too many people are sleeping on this match. They say, "Oh, Orange Cassidy is the joke. He can't do much." Dude's a great wrestler. He also has the character that some people don't like. I love it personally. And I think that this is his possibility first chance to get a 5-star match because of the great wrestler that is Will Ospreay. So I'm saying Will Ospreay is going to win this match though, but it's going to be a great match. All right. We have the 4-way for the inaugural All Atlantic Championship of AEW. We have, unfortunately, Ishii was taken out, but the runner-up in the tournament, Clark Connors, in this. So we have Clark Connors, Miro, Pac, and Malachi Black. And I am going to be going with Malachi Black to become the first ever AEW All Atlantic Champion. Then we have, in my opinion, what's my main event for the evening, the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship match. Absolutely stacked match. I'm so excited for this. The only wrestler I've ever seen in person of these four is Hangman, and I love Hangman. But we have Adam Cole, baby, versus Hangman Adam Page versus the Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada versus the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, the Switchblade Jay White. I'm so excited for this match. This is the match I'm most excited for the entire night. I'm saying that Switchblade is going to retain. Jay White will still be IWGP World Heavyweight Champion after this match. And personally, I wish that this would be the main event. But I'm not mad about what is the main event. And that is for the AEW World Championship, or interim, if you want to say that. I still have feelings about that. I think Punk should have vacated. But anyways, for the AEW Interim World Championship, Jon Moxley versus Hiroshi Tanahashi, an absolute singles dream match. Jon Moxley versus Tanahashi. I think Moxley's going to win, but I think it'd be absolutely fantastic if Hiroshi Tanahashi won. Then we could still get that Punk versus Tanahashi dream match as well. But I want Tanahashi to win, but I am predicting Moxley's going to win. But anyways, guys, those are my predictions. If I want to say anything I'm disappointed in, is that my favorite wrestler in the world, my favorite pro wrestler in the world, professional wrestler in the world, is Tetsuya Naito. Unfortunately, he's not here. It's not because of injury either, because he's had 5 matches since he's came back from the eye surgery. But I think it's the fact he doesn't like traveling to America, I believe. All right, but anyways, going to be a stat card nonetheless, even though there has been injuries and not everyone's shown up. but both companies have great wrestlers. So excited. Let me know in the console your guys' predictions. Love you guys so much. I'll see all of you all burrito lovers later. We don't want no ham and cheese. We just want burritos, please. Yeah. I am going through the forbidden